Friendly Neighborhood Gamer here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over the 4 most popular Moveswap combinations. These have been in the game for quite some time, and they are very popular to use in certain situations. So with that said, screw the intro, let's get right into it. So the first one that we have is going to be the most deadly one, and it's going to put out the most damage possible. This is going to be with Maria's Executioner's Sword. And here in just a sec, I will show you the items that you need to perform this after I demonstrate this really quick. What's nice about this one is you can do an insane amount of damage and pretty much kill a lot of the enemies in almost one shot, especially if they're giving you a really hard time. So the things you're going to need for this are, of course, Uji Katana, which you'll need for all the Moveswap glitches, a Godslayer Greatsword, and then, of course, we have Maria's Executioner's Sword. So there's 3 different ways to do this. I'll show you the 2 easiest ways, and also how to set it up. Have the Executioner's Sword in your right hand, the Uji Katana in your left, and then above it, the Godslayer's Greatsword. So once you have that all set up, you're going to want to 2-hand your Uji Katana. Then from there, we're going to be doing a forward roll. Forward roll while pressing the special ability button, going in and switching to the Godslayer's Sword. Now this will take some practice to get down, but it works like a charm once you get it down. Now the next option that you have is to backstep into the switch. So once you have all that in the correct spots, then we're going to do the backstep method here. So you're going to 2-hand your Uji Katana, backstep, L2 because I'm on console, and then equip the other weapon, the Godslayer Sword. So once you have all that down, you are set and you're ready to kill. The only downside to this, which isn't too bad of a downside, is you have to distract the boss, or you can just go in immediately and try and perform the move. Use a summon or a talisman to get the aggro off you so you can perform this move. So all it takes is just a little bit practice, and then you can use it to decimate pretty much any boss, or you can use it to even clean your room, which is very nifty, I might say. But anyways, this is a fun one to use, and I highly recommend it. So for the next combination of weapons, we're going to be using Marika's Hammer, and then the Scepter of All-Knowing, and then of course for the last one, the Uji Katana. And basically what these are for, which I'm sure you've seen before, is you can use this to travel small distances. This can be used with a backstep and a roll as well. This one I accidentally messed up a few times, but if you have to store a few weapons so that the weapons are closer together, then please do so because it makes it 10 times easier. This one is definitely useful for farming any AFK players that you cannot usually get to. It doesn't work for every spot, but there are some spots this does work for, and it helps you get to that certain area. So for this next combination of weapons, we're going to be using the Hand of Melina, and then we're going to be using the Scepter of All-Knowing, and then of course the staple in all these Moveswap glitches, the Uji Katana. This one is basically the same as the last one, although sometimes it can get you a little bit farther and take less fall damage because you do the first animation and then you fall again if you're pressing the L2, and then you will go swinging again as well. So I'll show you here the setup that it is required to do these Moveswap glitches on these last 2 that I just performed. So of course you got your Uji Katana, and then below that you have your Scepter of All-Knowing, so you can immediately switch to that because that's what you're going to be switching to on both the versions I just did. And then Marika's Hammer for that first version, and then the Hand of Melina for that second one I did on the cliffside. Then for this last setup, we're going to be using the Bolt of Grand Sax, along with the Dragon Scale Blade, and then of course the Uji Katana to complete this set. So for this one, I won't go into too much detail because I already have a video on it, which I will leave in the description if you want to watch that. But basically all it is it gives you some nice distance in order to shoot a lightning bolt out of your Dragon Scale Blade. This one is extremely devastating in PvP, but if someone's using a glitch on you, you might as well use it back. So other than that, guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Other than that, we will see you guys next time. Hit the damn subscribe button already.